Let's start with the date of your death, August the 5th, 1962. You take it from there and let us know what you want to say.
Well, my death came unexpectedly in the night. My friends and family all thought it was a CIA conspiracy because I knew a lot of dangerous information that I shouldn't be knowing.
Can you share with us some of the details of that day? Did you meet with friends or talk to friends, or what led up to the evening?
Well, I was talking to my lover, Jose Bolanos, on the phone, and I had heard a disturbing noise, so I had left him hanging on the phone. And ever since that phone call, he had never heard from me again.
Who was at the door?
The noise I heard was Robert Kennedy and two other unidentified men, because John F. Kennedy had sent them to check on me because one of my friends said I had a slur in my speech. So he was fearing I had an overdose.
Is this a normal concern?
Well, yeah, because John F. Kennedy was the person I was talking to.
I've heard a number of accounts that there were witnesses seeing Robert Kennedy coming to your house with two unidentified men. Is there any comments you'd like to make about that?
Well, my neighbor Elizabeth was having a card game with a couple of her friends and happened to look over toward my house and seen Robert Kennedy and two other men walking.
There are various sources that have said that there are witnesses to Robert Kennedy and some unidentified men coming to your house late night.
Well, my next door neighbor Elizabeth was having a card game and seen those three men walking toward my house.
Did she think there was something suspicious about that, or why did she report it to? Why did she think it was odd enough to report to the police?
Because my body was found in a coma the next morning.
Oh, so it was just because of the night that it happened that made it interesting that they were there that night?
Yes.
Is it common for Robert Kennedy to be at your house?
No.
The ambulance driver reports that you were taken in the night to a nearby hospital. Is there any truth in that statement?
Yes, I was taken to Santa Monica Hospital that night.
Who had taken you? Is there
An
any truth to the
ambulance
statement that you were taken from your home on that night?
Yes, I was taken to Santa Monica Hospital because Robert Kennedy had called the ambulance.
For what reason?
From an overdose.
Were you actually in a coma when they arrived?
No.
You were still coherent when they arrived on the scene?
Yes, and when I arrived to the hospital, that's when they tried to do all they could, but with no avail.
So you died in the hospital and then they brought you back and placed you in the bed?
Yes.
Why did they position you in that position that you were positioned in?
Because they didn't want to make it look like that I had anything to do with drugs with the Kennedys. So
what statement would you like the people to know about what happened?
That the Kennedys had nothing to do with my death, and I was just so insecure about myself that I just wanted to escape the moment. But
did you mean to kill yourself?
No, it was an accident.
So what would you like the people to know about your life, you, and your death?
No one ever understood me or the pain I was in. I just wanted to be loved for me and who I was inside. In the end, it was just all an accident. I wanted to escape the pain of insecurity and loneliness for one night, not a lifetime.